Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mia and today, as you can see by the title, we are going to be trying out some Pixi products. So, don't know about you, but I've never tried many. I think I've tried a few products but nothing major. So I am now on Pixi's PR list, so I was kindly gifted some products the other day and yeah, I am very happy. And I thought, well, do you know what, I got a lot of feedback and a lot of people say, oh, what's the products like? So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to show you what they're like. So they are on my face today, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give anything away too quickly, but hopefully you enjoy this video, and if you do, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you miss none of my future videos. Remember, I post every Wednesday and Sunday 8:30 PM, so be sure to tune in for that. And if you want to see what I've used on my face, if I like it, if I don't, then keep on watching. So I look a little bit strange, I am aware. Let's just ignore that because I have a full face on of makeup pretty much. I've not got like contour, blush, highlight, all of that. I have a little bit of cream contour on, eyebrows, full foundation, everything. But that's because I thought I'd do that off camera and then I'll jump to the palettes on camera. So here we have 4 palettes. This is what I was gifted. And let me just show you. I should have saved the PR box, but I didn't because I don't remember these things. So anyway, I got these 4 palettes in the PR box, and yes, I am officially on the PR list for Pixi. We got 2 face palettes, and here they are. So this is the one I'm keeping and this one I'm giving away. So that's why that has the cover on it. I have used them before, but I just wanted to use them on camera. I've only used it once, so yeah. But this is the one I'm going to be using today, and this is in the shade Honey Nectar. So this is what we're going to be trying today. And then we have 2 eye palettes as well, which I'm actually really excited about. Again, I've swatched a few shades. So this is the one I'm keeping. And this is the one, oh no, sorry, other way around. This is the one I'm keeping and this is the one I'm giving away. I haven't swatched these, I've swatched these ones, as you can see there. But this one I'm giving away just because these tones aren't really my cup of tea, and I just think, you know, other people might prefer them. So there's no point in me keeping them if I don't need them, do you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm actually going to do my face first, I think. Which is quite bizarre for me, but I just want to dip into the bronzer first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to be dipping straight into this palette here, the Honey Nectar palette. So I'm going to be dipping into this shade, and they all have a slight shimmer. Even the bronzer has more of like a satin finish as opposed to a matte finish. So I'm just taking a Doll Beauty DB2 brush, the contour brush, dipping in there, and it is quite dark, but we don't mind that. So I'm just going to put my hair here, and as you can see, it is quite dark and it does have a lot of coverage. So I'm just going to be building this and then blending it out. See, I really like that. Do you know what it is? It's like a nice in-between shade where it's contouring and bronzing at the same time, which I really enjoy. So it's like something like the Hoola bronzer. I don't really class it as a bronzer. I class it more as a contour. It's a little bit too cool tone for me. Whereas this has like the right amount of warmth, but it also has that cool undertone, which gives it the contour effect. And I really, really enjoy that. And it's very, very smooth. It really blends nicely onto the face. So I'm really liking this. And on the face, it doesn't look shimmery or anything like that. It just looks natural. Not natural. Obviously not natural. Does this look natural? No, it doesn't. But I mean, it has a natural finish as opposed to a really matte finish, which I personally prefer. It actually reminds me a little bit of like the MAC Mineralized skin finishes. That's the sort of finish it gives off. Something a lot more of a satin. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but that's the only way I can try to explain it. but I'm really liking the colour of it. I think that's probably why I like it so much, is literally the colour. I'm pretty happy with that. So now, as we can see, we have 3 other shades in here. So we have a blusher. This looks like a blush topper slash highlight. Then we have a highlighter. So I'm going to be dipping straight into the blush, the darker pink blush up here. This one. I'm dipping into that with a Doll Beauty DB10 brush. I'm just dipping into there, and wow, that's pigmented. Rub a little bit off. Ooh. I hate how the camera never picks it up. That's actually really pretty. I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I do. And as always, I'm taking it up. I really wish this would pick up more on camera. I don't think it is, but can you see the shimmer in it as well? I really like that. I am absolutely obsessed with that. Oh my god. So this is like, it's very pigmented for one, very pigmented, which I love. And then it has this slight shimmer, but it's not where it enhances any pores or really makes your face look shimmery. Again, it's that sort of natural finish, where it's like satin. That's the only way I can sort of describe it, where it's not matte, but it's not shimmery or shiny. It just has that sheen, like that slight, oh, I love that. I absolutely love it. I don't know if to go in with a little bit of the blush topper. I'm just going to dip into a little bit. See, it's a bit too much for me, that. Bit too much for me with the blush topper as well. So I'm just going to dip straight into the highlighter now, and I'm going to take another Doll Beauty brush, the DB4 brush. I'm going to go into the golden shade, which is this one here. Just dip into that a little bit. That's actually really pretty. It's nothing too much. I know I keep saying this, and I know it's not actually natural, but it is quite natural. Like, it actually is quite natural. It's not blinding, but obviously it's still blinding. Oh god, I'm really not good at explaining things, am I? And then I'm just going to blend it out with a blush. I really like this. I'm really liking this palette. So this is, in case you didn't know, this is my first time actually trying Pixi products. I've tried a few skincare products before, but this is the first time trying their actual makeup products, apart from their lip glosses. Lip glosses are absolutely amazing, but this is my first time trying proper products. So I'm actually really impressed with that. So we'll come back to that at the end, but we'll move on to eyes now. So here is the eye palette. Very neutral, but it's very me. I don't know what it is, but I'm really into neutrals at the moment, so we're rolling with it. And I'm going to dip straight into this shade here. Just dipping into like the medium brown transition shade. Dipping into there. And just building this up more on the outer corner. In fact, let me zoom you in a little bit. There we go. I'm just going to be giving this bit of a blend. Now these are very sort of soft shadows, so not mega pigmented but very blendable, which I sometimes prefer, especially with neutral shadows. I'm just going to be blending that, really softening the edges. Then I'm just going to take the darker brown shade, which is this one here. Take a little bit of that dark brown on a Molly O'Brien Char Char brush and just build that right in the crease. I am just tapping this on the outer corner and going right through the crease, really deepening that up, and then making sure it's really intense on the outer corner. Then I'm actually going to take a bigger fluffy brush and just blend all of that out with the lighter brown from before, like that. So I've just blended all of that out. And then I think we should go on the lid with a nice, maybe, should we go in with the khaki? I think we're going with the khaki, you know, just to switch it up. So I'm taking this on a Doll Beauty brush again. This is just like the flat synthetic brush. I'm just tapping this shade onto the lid. So the shimmers aren't as intense as I'd like them to be, really. They're more sort of like, I don't know, let me try with my finger. Okay, so they apply better with your finger, slightly. They're not really shimmer though, I don't know. They don't really pack the punch that I was expecting or wanting, which is slightly annoying, but it's okay, we'll just work with it. And then I'm just going to go back in with my Cha-Cha brush in the dark brown and just go over that crease. And then finally reblend all that out with the lighter brown. And then going one last time with that nice khaki shade. So that is a nice shade, but I just don't think it packs enough punch for me personally. I think it's a bit wish-washy. I think most of the shimmers are, even the gold that I've tried. It was a little bit wish-washy, to be fair. But the mattes blend absolutely flawlessly. So I'm just going to run a little bit of this dark, dark, dark shade along my lash line. So this one here, I'm just going to run a little bit of that along the lash line. I'm just using another Doll Beauty brush, the DB8 brush. I'm literally just going to smudge that along here. And then I'm just going to do the other eye off camera quickly, and then I'll come and do the under eye, and then we'll be done. So I ended up finishing my eyes off camera just because I literally did nothing. I literally I went in with this shade right near the lash line, then I blended that out with the brown shade and then with the light brown shade. So it was really simple, so I just did it off camera, and then I've just added a pair of lashes, and this is the finished look. So let's just have a quick look. So the eyeshadow, the mattes I really enjoy, just because I think, especially for neutrals, the formula works really well with the colours. They blend out super softly and seamlessly. Again, they sort of remind me of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, so long time viewers will know that MAC Dark Tan is my favourite bronzer, and I also love it on the eyes because of the soft blurred out finish. And I just think like the bronzer and the eyeshadows have that finish, which is what's making me like them. And I actually think I prefer the colour of this bronzer than I do to my MAC Dark Tan, just because it is a little bit more cool toned. But I still love MAC Dark Tan. But I am actually really enjoying this, and looking at my face now, I'm really happy with it. And I even love the blush, which I'm surprised with because in the pan it looks very shimmery and very pink, which pink isn't usually my colour for blush, but I am really feeling this blush. The only sort of colour I didn't really enjoy, even the highlight is quite nice. It's not blinding, it's just more subtle. My favourite things are definitely the blush and the bronzer. This I don't like. It's too pink to be a highlighter, but it's too highlighter to be a blush. Like, it just doesn't really work for me. And then the highlighter, like I say, it's not bad, you can see it, but it's just not my favourite. It's just not my favourite. But the blusher and the bronzer, 100% approved for me, and I'll definitely use them again. Like I say, the eyeshadow, the shades that I've used are really nice. The shimmer, I'm not really impressed with the shimmers, to be honest. It's faded pretty much completely, but you still get the colour payoff. But I'm really happy with them. I'm really happy with the formula, so I can't complain of that at all. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 matte shades and there's 4 shimmers. So do you know what? I'm keeping this, and I'm definitely going to be using that. I just think it's a really handy palette. You know, if you're just on the go and you need a little bit of eyeshadow, not too much, This is like a perfect palette. And actually, that's another thing. I love the packaging. They're very sleek. They're not chunky. They're not big. Like, they're very compact. They all have a mirror, which I really appreciate it. And it's a good mirror. Like a full-size good mirror. It says Pixi on it. Has all the shades on, all of the information. So, I'm really, really happy with them. Let me just recap the ones that I'm not going to be using because I'm going to be giving away. But it's this one here. So this is more pink toned. It's slightly paler. And I'm sure someone will love that. But I just thought there's no point in me keeping it and using it. So I might as well give it away to someone. So that's one of the palettes I'll be giving away. And then this is another palette. This one, this is the eyeshadow. And this looks really, really pretty. But like I say, it's more pinky tone again. So I just thought I wouldn't use it. So that will be in an upcoming giveaway. So keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, all in all, from the products that I've tried, first impressions is Pixi Beauty is approved, which is good. I'm glad I like the products because now I'm on their PR list, which is amazing. Can't believe it. And yeah, hopefully I'll be trying out some more products very soon. If you'd like me to do like an unboxing of one of them one day, let me know in the comments. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video. So if you have, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you miss none of my future videos. Remember, I post every Wednesday and Sunday at 8:30 PM, so be sure to tune in for that. And like I say, thumbs up the video, sure to leave a nice comment, and yeah, just want to say one big last thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye guys.